So right now what I wanted to show you is um, the the directions kind of to how you would rotate a shape. So right now what you're looking at is a die, the number die. And I have a number 5. So this orange thing is one of the work planes. I ended up adding another work plane to help me view this a little better. But we're not going to add work planes. What we're going to do instead is try and rotate the numbers. It might be a little easier to talk a little bit about that first. So let's say we're looking at our number 3 here, and our 5 is floating in space, nowhere near where it needs to be. So I want it in this circle. It might be a little hard. You're going to have to hover over certain things. You might see these arrows. So this arrow right here, let me zoom in a little more. And out a little. There we go. So you might be able to see this arrow right here and some angles. You might also be able to see, let's see, this arrow. So when you see those curved arrows, that lets you move the shape. So you can move it any way you like. So what I need is, I want my 5 to be laying against the die. So you can see I chose this one back here because, so you can either move the arrow, yeah, or if it's a little hard, you might have to move this around. So I moved it like this because I wanted it to be flat. So now that it's flat, I can go ahead and put it on top of my die. But I'm not done because this is just the front view. I need to check the back view, the right view, the bottom view to see if it's actually there. And it's not. So it looks like it needs a little more to go onto my die. It's almost there. So I moved it closer, but it's not close enough if we look at the back. So remember, you got to get all the perspectives. So I'm going to click on my 5. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to click on my 5 and I want to move it a little lower. So this one's going to move it closer. And let's see. And what we want to do is move it lower. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to make it it might be a little hard. So my strategy right now, what I'm thinking is maybe I can raise this and lower it. And so if I lower this 5, you see it goes into the cube and it's easier for me to see where it's actually at. So that's what I chose to do. And then in the end, once I get that in there, I'm gonna make it shorter. So now I can keep going and looking around and seeing what I have to do to put it inside. Oh, look, and it's getting a lot closer. So just keep rotating it to see. Ooh, let's undo that. And if you ever make a mistake, you can click the undo button. Let's see. There we go. I'm gonna. So it might be a little hard, but we're trying and we're trying to get that 5 in there. You might just need to look at it from different views. And see, it's very close now. Ooh, too far. There we go. And now I'm gonna move it in. So that should be close enough. And now I got my 5 in there. So you might have to move your work playing around, you might have to move around your buttons, but the important thing is to keep switching like perspectives, and to see it from different views to make sure that you got it right. And remember, the way you gotta move it is with the cube. This cube up here.